All right, what's going on, everybody? Listen, this is Amar here, and I just want to kind of go over, I guess my journey here in EXP, why I decided to join EXP, why I even decided to get my real estate license, and honestly, it's been a blessing to be around some of the top people, in this space. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you like a real presentation on what EXP is, why you should be a part of EXP, why EXP is something that you should consider if you're getting into real estate or if you've been in real estate for a while, and then also why you should get your license. And I just want to start, I want to just say that, on this channel, we're going to be talking about all types of businesses, but, one of the businesses that I want to highlight is real estate. And I want to highlight how you can not only do real estate deals and get listings and learn how to follow up and use the MLS and all these things. But what I want you to understand is, how you can grow your community of realtors of influence and build your influence and grow your community of realtors, real estate agents, real estate investors, and then grow your own team within the EXP opportunity. So I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna share my screen a little bit, but yeah. So what I first want to do is, I want to introduce, EXP, what EXP is, but EXP pretty much deals with a guy by the name of Glenn Sanford, right? It started all with Glenn Sanford, right? His important roles in the internet startups. Pretty much in his fourth year of real estate, with a major national franchise, his team closed more than $60 million in real estate by connecting with consumers online. Glenn believed that agents and brokers do heavy lifting in real estate and deserve benefits of being a shareholder and income based off of their contributions. And in 2009, Glenn Sanford, founded the first cloud-based brokerage, which we all know today, as EXP. And here's a picture of what he looks like. If you don't mind me sharing, here's a picture of what he looks like. And so this is Mr. Glenn Sanford, and he's been doing wonderful things in this space, and we're just so grateful to be a part of, a platform that he created. So I like to talk about the leadership that we have in this space, right? And for me, shout out to my own mother, Claudia Hibbert, who's been crushing it in real estate for 21 years. She's been absolutely crushing it since she was 21 years old. She's been number one, number two in her office. She was with a real estate company for 20 years. And when she saw the EXP model, she made a decision in 30 minutes to say, you know what? I can do in 1 or 2 years in terms of building, in terms of doing more business, in terms of having more connections on a broader audience, in 2 years, and what I've been able to do in 20 years. And that's powerful coming from one of the most influential women, not even real estate agents, but women, in the Florida national area. So that's incredible. Also, shout out to one of my business partners, Jeff Coriolan, who's crushing it, in this space. But what I want to talk about was a few people who are crushing it, also who we're attached to, because a lot of times in companies and real estate brokerages and businesses, it's not necessarily always the business or the company that you start with, but imagine being a part of the number one team inside the number one brokerage in the real estate space. And it's so incredible who we have. First of, we have Brian Colhane. Let me just share this really quick. But first, we have Brian Colhane. He's a co-founder of EXP Realty. Brian has been one of the most driving forces behind EXP. It's rapid growth and expansion in 45 states. We're 50 states now, in 100 MLS regions and in Canada. Now we're in about 14 or more countries in the world. Then we have none other than Elena Cardone. Funny story about Elena Cardone. Elena Cardone, if you don't know who she is the wife of Grant Cardone. And together they have $1 billion enterprise when it comes to selling courses, selling trainings, teaching people when it comes to follow-ups, when it comes to buying real estate, having funds, knowing how to collaborate, all these things. They're totally incredible. And a funny thing about Elena is the fact that when she decided to get into real estate, she was looking for somebody to join her. My mom happened to be one of those, the first person, not one of the first person who she wanted to partner with, in her, as they were ascending. And, so far they've pretty much broken all the records in EXP in the first year or two, and they're crushing it. So I'm excited about that. And Elena Cardone, she's the queen of her empire with 10X Ladies and Cardone Capital. And, she's been incredible with over 700 agents. We have her to leverage, inside our upline. So then we also have Lisa Copeland. a licensed agent, an experienced mortgage industry professional with more than 25 years of experience. Lisa Copeland, with the help of clients, will help clients navigate the complex Central Texas market and accomplish their goals. Lisa Copeland is the person who brought in Elena, absolutely crushing it. Then we got Tarek El Musa. Tarek El Musa is a self-made real estate investor. He's been on HGTV's Flip or Flop and Flipping 101. His partnership with EXP provides his network with an elite brokerage that allows him to do business across all communities, right? Exclusive training. And this is somebody who is in our upline. I've been in calls with Tarek El Musa, who's absolutely crushing it. And then we have Hoss Pratt, the listing boss. In his first 30 days in business, he's known for having one of the most listings in his first month of business, right? It's called him the listing boss, absolutely crushing it. So this is our upline, guys. These are people who, if you decide to partner with me, we have association, with these individuals. And the cool thing about it is, as I share my screen, is, they're touchable, they're reachable. And as you come into this business, as you produce results, a lot of times we want to look at it as what can they do for us? But I look at it as what can I provide value to this company so I can get the attention of these leaders and partners. And because of this woman right here, my mother, Claudia and Hibbert, we're able to, as a team, to be able to get all of these individuals and flow and learn from them and grow, right? You always want to create your own community, your own identity, but also to be able to leverage such incredible leaders. It doesn't get any better than that, right? So now we look at the roadmap of EXP. Pretty much in 2009, it was funded. 2010 celebrates the first year anniversary, operating in over 11 states. Go back to 2012, launched in Canada. 2013, EXP World Holdings goes public on the exchange, right? Founder and CEO Glenn Sanford included on 200 most powerful people in real estate by Swain Poll, right? 2014, absolutely incredible. In 2015, EXP launches agent equity and icon agent programs. Very, very dope. When you hit icon, it's incredible, right? 2016, EXP triples the agent count in a single year. 2017 exceeds 6,000 agents. Named the Glassdoor's best places to work list. 2008, EXP Holdings joins the NASDAQ. EXP Realty opens in all 50 states. Incredible. 2019, EXP turns 10 years old, exceeds 25,000 agents. Sanford named the top CEO by Glassdoor. 2020, we all know what happened in 2020, 2021. EXP exceeds, 50,000 agents. And right now, as we speak, EXP has 80,000 agents in the community. And how I look at this is that when you have 80,000 people doing the same thing at one time, that means that you have businesses to leverage, you have network to leverage, you have people to leverage, people to make friends with, and you can do business in all 50 states because of it, in all 14 to 20, 25 countries because of that, because we're using the EXP name, right? And honestly, you don't have to even brand EXP. You can brand yourself, but you can always leverage the EXP powered by EXP model, because it is so dope, right? So as we can see here, this is one of the reasons why, EXP has been such a foundation partner. And it's very simple, right? You have brick and mortar locations, Blockbuster, Circuit City, and traditional real estate brokers. Well, Blockbuster no longer exists. Netflix exists. Circuit City, Amazon. And then, with your traditional real estate brokerages, they're only subject to one state, one part of the country. With EXP, you can build a team and you can do business in all 50 states anytime, anywhere, right? So some of the things that EXP has to offer is very simple, right? We have powerful equity opportunities, right? With rev share and stock equity programs. We have a cloud-based campus environment. We have real-time support. We have over 50 hours of live training, weekly training in the EXP world, right? And then the international collaboration is very important. In Vegas in October, we have EXPCon. Over 10 to 30,000 people will be there, all under one roof, learning real estate, connecting and growing, right? It's just incredible, right? We're a cloud-based company. So here at EXP, there's no desk fees. You can work from anywhere. You cut the overhead brick and mortar cost, so you don't have to be in a building. There's no expenses, no expensive leads, meaning the company can invest in agent support and technology. There's paperless transactions, and you can get instant access with the training and support, right? So how much does this cost to be a part of EXP? Very simple, right? There's a commissions and there's a cap. There's an 80-20 commission split and a $16,000 cap, right? Now, what does that mean? That means that every time you do a deal, you're getting a deal when you close on a piece of real estate, you're going to get a commission check. From that commission check, you can decide to put money towards the cap. And once you reach $16,000 paid to EXP, that means that you will then earn 100% commissions for the remainder of the anniversary year, right? So for example, let's say you do 4 to 5, 6, 10 deals, you get to 16,000. Then after every deal after that, you will get 100% commission. And that $16,000 cap will get paid back in EXP stock. Yes, you can make money with EXP in EXP stock, right? Let me show you real quick. So then also, how much does it cost to get started with EXP? There's no overhead costs, no big, huge transactions. But listen, it's a $149 startup fee. 149 divided by 30 days. That's about $5 a day, right? It's $85 a month. That comes with the brokerage fee to be a part of EXP. There's a $25 transaction review fee, and there's a $40 risk management fee, right? These are the only US fees, 3 per transactions, and it's very cost friendly to get started inside the EXP model. So one of the best things that I like is the equity opportunities, right? Agents can become shareholders at EXP Realty. Yes, you can become a shareholder at EXP Realty. And let me show you what this looks like. So for example, you can purchase stocks in EXP. Incredible. Like, it's crazy. Like, even if you're not at EXP, you can buy shares in EXP. And this is how it looks like. Very, very simple. So EXP World Holdings, go to Google and go to EXP stock. Right now it's worth 22 bucks, right? Let's go over the last 3 years. The last 3 years, you can see that at the height of everything in 2021, EXP stock was near, about 70 bucks, right? 70, $75. It has then gone down. Obviously, all the stocks are down. But check this out. Over the last couple of years, especially when it was at $14, imagine getting it at $14 and now it's at $22. What happens when the economy gets back, right? When people start putting more money into the economy and the stock markets, this is going to go higher than $75. What happens when we get to 100,000, 500,000 agents? Well, guess what? This is going to go higher. So you get automatic stocks every time you do a deal, or every time somebody does a deal in your business in EXP. Totally, 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 totally incredible, right? So we have a sustainable equity plan. So each year you earn shares on your first transaction. You earn shares when you cap. You earn shares when an agent that you sponsor closes their first transaction. So everybody that you bring into the business, every time they do their first deal, which incentivizes you to show them how to do their first deal, you're gonna earn a definite transaction and a stock fee, right? Also, when you hit the Icon Agent Award, you have up to 16,000 in stock upon the achievement of certain production and cultural goals within your anniversary year, right? And then you have the Agent Equity Program. Enroll and be paid 5% of every transaction. Enroll to be paid 5% of every transaction commission with the stock at a 10% discount. Yo, when I tell you this is incredible, this is incredible. And this is what it looks like. You have the Sustainable Equity Plan, the Icon Award Agent, and the Equity Program, which means that you could be earning free stock just by promoting what EXP has to offer. Right? Then we have EXP Agent Healthcare. What does that look like? At EXP Realty, we're proud to offer EXP Agent Healthcare, which provides US EXP Realty agents with innovative and low-cost healthcare choices. EXP Agent Healthcare helps agents save money, improve their provider network, and decrease their out-of-pocket costs. Listen, you save about 60% with our healthcare plan, right? It's incredible. It's incredible. So if you're somebody looking for healthcare, somebody who doesn't have healthcare, who wants better healthcare for a lower price, more value, by being a part of EXP, you get all of these benefits, right? It's totally, totally incredible. Then we have the rev share plan, right? The rev share is probably the best part about it. I wish I had the calculator with me. I'll show the calculator here in a minute. Probably on another video. But the rev share calculator is incredible, right? Because you receive shares and you receive revenue based off of what you're gonna do in the EXP market, what you're doing in EXP, right? It's just incredible. So check this out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So the thing about real estate is this, right? What happens is in the real estate market, in the real estate game, is that once you get to a certain point, right? You're 5, 10, 15, 20 years in, and you're doing these deals, you're selling transactions, you have all these clients, you have all these listings, these buyers, these sellers, and you've done a lot of volume, millions of dollars of volume, hundreds of millions of dollars of volume, billions of dollars of volume. What happens is you get to a point where you're saying, all right, I don't want to sell as much because at the end of the day, we're only as good as our last sale. So as we're building our influence in the space and as we are allowing ourselves to be, I guess, mentors and or influences of the people who are coming up below us and or people who may be stuck and want to know how to get further, you're going to want to get some equity, right? Ownership. And the beautiful thing about this is the fact that now we have an opportunity to do that here with EXP. You have an opportunity to build your tribe. And because you built your tribe, you've done your transactions, you branded yourself in a way that is attractive to other people wanting to be a part of your movement and learn from you. You now have what's called a rev share. And it's not necessarily network marketing, but what it is it's a way for you to build your tribe and you to get paid and you to get rewarded for not only doing the transactions and putting the work in, but for helping build EXP as well. And what I want to do right now is I'm going to show you how that kind of works. All right, so this is the video pretty much, showing the rev share in EXP. And this is why if you're an agent, right, if you feel like you're going to ever have some type of influence, if you feel like you're ever going to want to not sell as many homes, the work you do in the beginning matters. And this is why. This is the rev share. This might be the best part of EXP.
I've been talking about agents who sell 8 to 10. We're going to bring it back to agents who just sell 6 homes a year. What would happen? And then, according to NAR, the average sales price coast to coast is $275. The average commission is 2.5. Sadly enough, I know I get 3.5 on all my listings. Some of you get 3. You'll make more. Some of you are a higher sales price. I might get 475. So, and I sell way more than 6, and I'm sure a bunch of you too. Again, it'll just be better. I'm dialing this back. I'm being conservative. So let's say the first year, just play along with me here. How many agents could you personally introduce to EXP? Could you do 5? I'm going to give you a 5-year plan, kind of like a 401k for real estate and an exit strategy. Not that you have to exit real estate, but how would you like not to have to work as hard as you've been working for all these years? So could you introduce 5 this year, and could you do that each year for 5 years? If so, in the 5 years, you will have referred 25 people to EXP. And in my example, I'm going to say we average 6 sales a year at 275 at a 2.5 commission. And then how many people do you think those agents get introduced over the next 5 years? What if they did 1 a year for 5 years? That'd be 5 in a 5-year period. And then the agents stay till even less, 3 in a 5-year period. Agents stay till even less, 2 in a 5-year period. That's like 1 person every 2.5 years. I'm really kind of dialing this back. Because you told 25, 20 unlocks level 5. And 25 gets you to level 6. However, you do not get paid on level 7. You must refer 40. You only did 25, so you're not going to be paid on level 6. So what this calculator does is it shows you your annual income, not one-time income, but your annual income with EXP through revenue sharing once you complete the above picture. Now people are like, what was the above picture? You personally referred 25 agents to EXP. Now I did 12 in my first 2 weeks. This is not hard to do. But 25 people to EXP in the next 5 years who average 6 sales a year, and they tell some of their friends, it kind of compounds and accumulates out. Okay, and I always ask people, what do you think it'll be? And they're like, well, I don't know, like 80,000 a year, 180,000 a year. And one guy's kind of a math guy. He's, oh, no, it's going to compound. It's closer to 280, over $250,000. Well, here it is, and I promise you this is not broken. It's $2.1 million a year is your annual income 5 years from now with EXP revenue.
Wow. Sheesh. $2 million right there off of minimum work. over a 5-year period. That's crazy. We gotta keep watching it we have to keep watching it in order to see more. So let's keep watching this video.
Revenue sharing. Once you complete the above picture, which is right here, what is this? Can you refer, if you want to make 2.1 million a year outside of sales, because now you're not just a salesperson, you're building a real estate company with EXP, with me, with the person who invited you here. So could you have 25 people? There's 2 million out there. Could you find 25 who average 6 sales a year, not a month, a year at 275? Could you find those people? But then they tell some people who tell some people, tell some people. I went and did 25 in 3.5 months. I already have people that have done 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 24. We haven't even plugged in any of those kind of numbers here. Again, you did the lion's share of the work. Nobody did anything like this. And there's your income, 2.1 million a year. Now, I was showing this to a friend of mine. He's like, hey, could you change that to 15? I go, sure, why? He goes, well, I'm not as outgoing as you, but I think I could tell 3 people this year. And if I did that each year for 5 years, I could refer 15 because I think this is more realistic for me. Like, okay, well, you lose level 6 because it takes 25 to get level 6 revenue sharing. You lose level 5 because you have to refer 20. Referring 15 will just get you paid on 3 levels. He goes, yeah, show me that. This is more me. I think I can do this in 5 years. I'm like, okay, well, before I do that, you need to know it is nowhere near 2.1 million. And now this is a friend of mine. He's like, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it. I go, well, don't go crying in your beer because 655,000 a year is not bad. He's like, really? He's like, okay, I'm in. And he actually signed up and he's with me today.
That's incredible.
So if you'd like to make 655,000 a year 5 years from now, you just need to refer 15 agents to EXP who average 6 sales a year. Then each of those will start to tell some people who tell us, and it compounds and accumulates out. I'll end with this. I shows to another friend up north, a farm town. He goes, can you drop it to 10? I go, yeah, why? He owned an independent brokerage. He had 14 agents that worked for him. They said all my agents, they average probably 6. And this is actually sadly probably what my agents do, sleepy little farm town. Because I think 10 of them will sign it. He's a kind of a cowboy. He's like a big barrel chested guy. He goes, I think 10 of them will sign up for that deal. He called it a deal. It's pretty funny. And he goes, and I could see them doing this. He goes, what would this earn me? I go, well, you're going to lose level 4 because you didn't tell 15. You're only going to get paid on 2 levels. And he goes, yeah, what? He goes, I could see that happening for sure. And he's a 35-year independent. He goes, what would that earn me? I got to be honest with you. I was nervous to hit the go button. I'm like, what, 30, 40,000 a year? I'd never done anything that low. Well, wow. I was $250,000 a year, 251,000 a year. Talk about a 401k for real estate, or you could just not try. Well, I'm just going to stay with my old company and sell my tail off. Really, that's why I left Keller Williams, because I knew in 5 years I'd be 56 years old. I'd be selling my tail off then, just like I am now. I knew my future is predictable. So is yours. You'll be at Coldwell Banker in 5 years. You'll be at Remax in 5 years. Maybe you'll be doing luxury homes, maybe this, maybe that. But you'll still be dealing with buyers who are upset because the home inspector missed the broken garbage disposal, or a seller who's upset because the buyer asked them to put a new roof on, and how dare them, and somehow you should have known. I mean, it doesn't change in 21 years. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to sell a ton of homes at Keller Williams or Remax or wherever I am. I might as well do it at EXP. By the way, last month is my 8th month at EXP. I shattered all my all-time personal sales records. No one cared at all that I was with a company they had never heard of. When I went to Keller Williams in 2009, people like, KW, what's that? I go, Keller Williams. They're like, what's that? I'm like, well, there's this company in Texas. They're really cool. Nobody cared then. Nobody cares now. They do business with you.
Wow. Incredible. So, listen, that's Brent Grove. Brent Grove is one of the #1 real estate agents in the world. You know, in my 20s, this is why I decided to join EXP in my 20s. It's very simple because I know that he can do it by the time he's 50 and 60 years old. By the time I'm 30, 35, 40 years old, I will be crushing this. You know, for somebody like me who is motivated, who wants to win and wants to help everybody win, I believe that if you join our team within EXP, that this can be you. And this is the bare minimum, 10 agents, 5 agents, 25 agents. You know, I believe that we're going to have one of the fastest growing teams in EXP, you know, believe it or not. So, you know, I believe that, you know, this rev share calculator is one of the reasons why everybody should be looking at real estate and looking at EXP, because nobody wants to be doing the same work they're doing now 10 years from now. You want to be benefiting off the fruits of your labor. And as long as EXP is around, as long as EXP is doing what they say they're going to do, the sky is the limit. The sky isn't the limit. The sky is the tipping of the iceberg. So that is the EXP rev share model. Very dope. Everybody can share this opportunity with 2 to 4 to 5 people. If you're a realtor, if you're a new realtor, it's incredible. So also with EXP, it is so incredible what we have, right? Let me just tell you this. With EXP, right? EXP already has their own sets of daily training per day, right? Per week. Our team already has our sets of daily training per day, per week. But when you're talking about you're getting extra training outside of what EXP has to offer, outside of what our team has to offer, when you're getting training from Elena Cardone and Grant Cardone, Cardone University. Cardone University is one of the most sought after training programs in the world, right? People pay thousands upon hundreds of thousands of dollars for that program to train their corporations in order to how to follow up, learning how to lead gen, learning how to carry a conversation, learning how to be the best salesperson you can be. Because at the end of the day, real estate is just sales, right? Sales and confidence. That's how I look at it. We get that. Then we have the listing boss, Hoss Pratt. How to get listings. We already have Jeff Corrielon, but then also we have Hoss Pratt that is teaching us how to get listings in this game of real estate. Like my mom, Claudia, said it just recently on one of her Instagram videos. This business is about listings. If you can get listings, you're gonna run the world because you control the market, right? And then we also have people like Lisa Copeland, who is giving us her trainings. She made hundreds of thousands, if not millions, already in EXP within a 2 to 3 year standpoint. Listen, not only that, you can take these and as you learn, you can create your own strategies and your own training. So we have people have this misconception that EXP is a recruiting company. Yes, we want to recruit you. Yes, I want you to be on my team. Can I guarantee you success? I cannot guarantee you success because everything is different. Results vary depending on your motivation, your inspiration, how hard you go, your level of network, your contacts, your motivation. That's going to determine, how successful you are in this business, how well you plug in. Do you go to the events? But listen, if these individuals can do it, we can do it as well, right? And although I cannot guarantee you that you're going to make $1 or that you're going to be as successful as these individuals, I can guarantee you that there's a way that you can. And I can guarantee you that if you plug in, you will learn. And I can guarantee you that if you plug in, you will be a listing boss. You will be a sales fanatic. You will be somebody who's going to be a connector of people. That's what I can guarantee you if you plug in, right? So this is incredible. And I just want to share you this really quick. We have Cardone World. We have the Realtor Support Call. We have Building Your Business Plan with Hoss Pratt. I didn't even get into Michael LaFido, the luxury king. Michael LaFido's training, right? The Alpha Hour with Suzanne Fuqua. We have JC Mitchell, Lisa Copeland here. We have all of these incredible individuals. And then not only that, we have the international collaborations here, within EXP. So listen, it's crazy that I actually took this video. I mean, I took this picture right here. I remember this right here backstage with, Lisa Copeland, Tarka Musa, Claudia and Hibbert, Elena Cardone. We have Crystal down here. Shout out to Miss Crystal in New Jersey. But listen, that is EXP in a nutshell. EXP is here to stay. EXP is something that, we can all, see ourselves being a part of. If you want to grow as a real estate agent, if you want to put in the work now and benefit from it later, if you're a hustler, if you're somebody who's growing, somebody who wants to create content, somebody who wants to help others, somebody who wants to make money 5 ways. Here in EXP, you're going to make money 5 ways. You're going to make money off of commissions. You're going to make money off of sharing this opportunity with people. You're going to make money off of the stocks. You're going to make money you can make money off of coaching, building your own team within the commission structure. And you can be a mentee. You can be a mentor to mentees in EXP, right? So this is incredible. Listen, if you want to get started, all you have to do is go in the description below. You can join the I don't know if I'm going to put a Telegram chat below, or I'm going to put something there in the description of this YouTube video where you can check out, and we can set up a call and see how we can help you out, and how we can be a best fit for you, and how we can bring value to you, and ultimately how you can bring value to us. And even above that, how we can come together and impact more individuals. So this is what EXP is all about. And honestly, it's not even about EXP. It's about the people within our team who are leveraging EXP to get close to our success. The things that you're going to do in 10, 20, 30 years at a regular broker, you will, if you put the work in, you will shrink that by years and years and years and years. Y'all, Samari here. It's time to secure your future. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. And make sure you stay tuned in so you don't get tuned out. Let's go.